Man, it's Percy Keith, man. LNIC, BME, we tuned in with Diamond and Rolla.
What's up? This trial with Diamond and Rolla TV, man. We got the one and only Percy Keith in the building, man. What's good with you, bro?
Coolin', man. Coolin'.
Already, man. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you here, bro,
Man,
for
it's
real.
a pleasure to be here, man.
Man, look, bro, since you got out, you've been really taking off, like, again.
Yeah,
but
man.
in a whole nother major way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just dropped something today. You got, who that is? Hey Dame and,
Hey, Dame
Spitter.
and Spitter, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Spit guy.
Bro, you ain't even know the video dropped.
Nah, man, I ain't know. Shit, trying to get here.
Straight up, man.
Shit,
Straight up, man. Like, what's some new stuff that you got up and coming, man?
Since I came home, I dropped The Shaman, and I just recently dropped Prepare for Lunch. And on the way soon is another EP called Album.
Straight up.
Right after that, we come in with the full LP.
Okay, what's an LP?
Long playing. Basically, more songs, you know.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right, you got like
a lot of people confuse LP with album, and that's not it. You have EP, LP, and I think it's another one for some others. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the EP. I didn't know what the LP was.
Yeah, it stands for long playing. EP stands for extended playing.
Okay, all right.
More traditional. Do an LP first, then hit them with the EP.
Okay, so are you gonna do like an album?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of them.
When the album come, when the first album gonna come?
Me as an artist, like, and from experience,
mm-hmm.
a lot of albums, like, they get marked down on your discography, like set in stone. Like, only many people look at the numbers on your EPs and your mixtapes, but your albums, like, people check the sales on them. Like, I want to have the highest fan base that I can have, period, before I even drop my first album. You know, you have a lot of artists that drop 15, 20 mixtapes before they actually drop their certified album.
Right.
You know, so ain't no telling when the album gonna come, but tons of music gonna come before it. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, I know you got like a lot of mixtapes out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of your mixtapes, you have original tracks on there as well, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, from my understanding, a album is like everything is original with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I just be getting lost on that part. Like, I don't know the difference between a mixtape and an album these days. Like, back in the day, mixtapes were just on other people's songs.
Right, but the game changed, like the way albums are sold and the way music is bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, it costs money for to make an original project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing a mixtape and it's just like a traditional mixtape, you don't have to buy those beats. They already industry beats, you know? But when you're trying to put a project out and by people streaming music and there's no way for to track the streams and track the sales of your song, people just label it a mixtape. That way they don't be embarrassed when they don't sell or show they haven't sold as much. You know? Now, because you can't count how many times your song have been ripped on YouTube, or how many times you done had 10 people listening to your song from one YouTube account. It's gonna count as one view, but you had 10 people tuned into it. You can't count that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of terminologies get used for other things. That's all it is. Just
straight up, man. So like how big is your fan base right now? I know you say you're constantly trying to build it. It seems like you got a pretty massive fan base right now. You know what I mean?
I just talked to Super Mike. He said the same thing, man. I really honestly don't know. Like, that's like, I don't pay no attention to that.
What's the biggest show you had so far?
I can't even say, man, because I really haven't done that many. But I get a better feeling when people walk up to me on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I just come from prison, man. My closest people didn't really reach out to me. For to have people just walk up, like, it's a feeling. You know?
Like, what is that feeling, man? I mean, like you say, your closest people haven't, like,
well, it's really like nothing.
While you was in.
Yeah, and it's not nothing against them. Like, that's just the way jail is. You know what I'm saying? Like, jail really is like being close to being dead. Like, the only time people really like connect with you is when you call them. They can't call you. Like, you gotta call them collect.
Yeah.
So, and you gotta think about it. Like, if you busy and you doing something and I call you collect, it's not no normal call or a text. A normal call or a text, you say, man, look, I'm busy. Let me hit you right back. On a collect call, you have to stop what you doing. Your day stops for 15 whole minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might not call you at the right convenient time for you. You feel what I'm saying? So I become a hindrance. You feel what I'm saying? Visitations, you might be locked up way in Bossier somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to take no 4-5 hour drive on no Saturday morning. sit there with you for 2 hours, then take another 4, 5 hour drive back. They'll do it in the first 3, 4 months, but after that, it'll die on. You know,
Yeah.
you'll think that I had tons of mail. And I didn't. I probably had like about 5 letters all together throughout a
Straight
whole
up.
3-year time frame. Yeah, man.
Well, like how that made you feel?
It wasn't my first rodeo. First time I did a prison sentence, I was 18. So this rip it here, I knew what it was like. You know what I'm saying? There's
Already
no
knew what
hard
to
feelings or
expect.
nothing. It's just the process. It all come with the thug life.
Yeah.
You know? It's all a part of it.
Straight up, man. Speaking of thug life, man, like tell me a little bit about your background, like you coming up, like as a child. Like I know you grew up in Southside Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I also grew up in Baker too, on the Leland. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, right off Grome Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I hunted animals and other things, you know.
Straight up. Straight up. All right.
Yeah, man.
So like, how was it, man? Like coming up, you know, as a child, like
I mean,
before the rap and stuff.
shit, it was normal. Like to me, that was, everyday life. So I took it in as being normal. Like I can't say it was bad compared to good because I didn't know good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had, outsources of family members. My godparents, like they showed me a full family structured home. Hell, my mom and my daddy showed me a full structured home, even though it was dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? But it was enough for they was there.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was rough, but it wasn't that rough to where you got people over there overseas growing up with their kids having choppers at the age of 5. They
Straight
got
up.
it rough.
Right. I mean, I know I heard in the song you said you was like, you was dealing crack at the age of 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a young age, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what led you to go that route at such a young age?
Well, just seeing a majority of my relatives was on coke,
Mhm.
and then I'm surrounded by those that sell coke, and I look up to people who, just like anybody else, you look up to the cool kids, the people
Right.
that's a little bit older than you. They was getting it in, I wanted to get it in too.
Straight up.
Yeah, so that's what I did,
Already, man. Yeah, man. So like when did you start getting into like the music?
I mean, shit. You know how people listen to music and freestyle over the beat, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that before being able to be an artist in Baton Rouge was a possibility, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if you really look
Right.
at it, you know what I'm saying, compared to now, like how technology done brought us to where we at. 15 years ago, it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? 20 years ago, it wasn't like that, like the whole recording process was different. Now you get a cell phone, you can record on your shit, But I got into the music by accident, really. I got on a song with Kevin and it did something and people were like, man, you really sound good. And me being me, I was like, yeah, so I can make money off that.
Yeah.
Like, boy, yeah, so I said, I'm doing that.
Right. It seemed like you came into it like being able to make money like right away.
Yeah, because I was blessed to be put on a platform, you know what I'm saying? Man, Kevin had our differences or whatever, but I ain't gonna, I'm gonna call it spade for spade, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, he put me on a stage where had a lot of people in the audience, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all
literally
cousins? Yeah, we related.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What I've been hearing a lot is in your music too, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot you talking about like you kind of don't have no dealings with them or just the label, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the situation with that?
Well, it's really just some distance, you know what I'm saying? And like, I do what any other artists do, I speak my life through my music,
Yeah.
That's all it is. And fans take certain things and they run with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's why I wanted to ask you personally, you know what I'm saying? So like, y'all like on speaking basis?
Nah, we not on speaking basis.
So it is something like
Yeah, we not on speaking basis. But I'm not on speaking basis with a lot of people.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. So I mean, past that, man, like now you with LNIC now?
Yeah, LNIC. It been that though. You know what I'm saying? It's been that. Yeah, that's been a thing since hell. I'm older than Nook and Kevin, you know what I'm saying? But Nook been having us. I was on a 5-year prison sentence when them niggas were like 13 and 14. And Nook was coming to see me in a new Escalade, big rims, LNIC on the hat, Adidas down, Yeah, man. But it stand for Loyalty Naturally Instilled Corporation, but back then it stood for the niggas in charge.
That's what I knew it as.
Yeah.
That's what I knew it as. So like, how old are you?
I'm 34.
You 34?
Nah, man, I'm 23. I'm 34.
Come on, man. What's line we gonna go with, man?
I ain't saying it.
Damn, he's something, y'all. I don't know. So, man, I was going down like YouTube and I was just like checking out some stuff that you got going on, man. You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just wonder, like, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song that I have out would probably be probably would have to be Listen Close.
Listen Close.
Yeah, that'll probably be my favorite. Just because I had fun writing it. Like, I wrote it in jail. Like, I had fun writing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, like, write it all in one sitting, you know? Like, I wrote a little bit, probably went did some other shit, and then came back and was like, man, I'm do a little writing. You know, I pull out my pad and see that, oh, yeah, I'm add on to this, you know? Add on to this, you know?
Yeah.
And it was fun to record it because, like, the session was dope. Like, a lot of people in the session, I recorded the first night I was home. Everybody in the booth was like, and the yo was like, you know, yeah.
I think I heard that one. That one is like on a fast beat.
Yeah, that's the first song I dropped.
Yeah. You don't even have a hook on there, do you?
No, it ain't no hook.
It seems like you don't really like hooks.
I mean, I don't really like doing the traditional, you know, structure of doing songs. Like, I don't like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I break laws. I might as well break the rules when it come down to music.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like doing a hook, I do it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, then I just won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is in there telling me, you know, don't do that? You know, I could do what I want when it comes down to my music. You know?
Right. It is an art form at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, what is your preferred way of recording?
I like to go in there with my music written. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for to save money on my studio session. You know what I'm saying? Like, financially, that makes all the sense. You know? And I done seen dudes go in the booth and stumble trying to go bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that take time. Like, you might be in there for 45 minutes to an hour trying to come up with a verse.
Yeah.
You know, an hour, man, I could share without it being mixed, man. I laid about 4 or 5 songs in an hour, man.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's because I came in there strapped.
See, I used to record a lot of people back in the Gap.
Yeah.
And it was probably, I want to say, like, maybe 2 or 3 people that used to always come in and knock out about 5 songs in 1 hour.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe my price is too low when it came to them. But, you know what I'm saying, like, jokingly saying that. But, like, a lot of people will come in, they want to do the whole what they see all the time. They want to smoke, want to drink, chill, talk about stuff. Man, I'm trying to record you and let's go.
Yeah, but
you
see, the smoking and the joking and watching TV, that's for the people who are there with you while you record. That's so they can be entertained because, you know, a studio session is boring. You know, if you're not actually in there doing the engineering or doing the recording, you just sitting there. You know, that could become boring.
Yeah.
All the party favorites, that's for your entourage or for the people that just sitting there through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I was like, the people I'm talking about is the actual artists. Like they wasting their own time. Like you know, most people don't have a problem with it because they making money off the hour anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like going into it with the right business mind, like, all right, I'm gonna knock these songs out. Then yeah, we can run it whatever after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have like an entourage come with you to the studio and they chilling doing all that whoop the whoop?
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Most of the time it'd be me and my girl if she able to come at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody else that come, they welcome to come. They ain't gonna stop me from working.
Straight up.
You know, I'm not being there ain't gonna stop me from working. You know?
Yeah.
I make sure the studio door stay unlocked when I'm in there.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Man, what do you like to do, bro? Like besides the music, like what's your hobbies? What do you do?
I can't really say it because I'm on parole, but other than working out and writing music, man, that shit, enjoying life, man, like whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, man. A spontaneous decision, you know, that's what life is, man. And you don't learn that or learn to enjoy it until you can't do those things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real.
So man, you really took your last prison sentence like for real.
Yeah.
Came out strong.
Yeah.
You heard?
Well, I do that every time I go to jail. That's the first time I went to jail for a stretch while people, you know, while being a public figure.
Got you.
You know.
I got you. Yeah, man. What made you cut the hair off?
DLC.
What is that?
Policy, Department of Corrections.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be over 3 inches of length.
Okay.
You know? But I cut it like a week or 2 before I went to jail because I knew it was coming. You know.
Did you ever thought about growing it back up?
Yeah, I might. You know what I'm saying? I might cut it down low, then grow it back out.
She don't want that.
She don't like that.
How would you describe your style?
Or whatever my girl like. You know, if she happy with it, I'm happy with it.
Okay, well, before your girl, man, how was your style?
Shit, I don't know. Unorthodox, you know. You know, some shit nobody never seen before. It don't have to be expensive, you know what I'm saying? Just something that's fresh and unique, you know, something that feel good and look good, you know. Not try to go outside of the times, you know. Fashion it's a trending thing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is trending, that's what's in for fashion. I try to break out of that. You know, I don't want no pictures of me being seen 20 years from now. Yeah. And niggas just buy the picture and what I got on. Oh, that's from 2005. He got on Jabos with the straps and the throwback. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I want all my music and my images to be timeless.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. So you wouldn't rock the Jabos nowadays with the
No.
straps?
I mean, if they come with some fly ass skinnies, with the nice pockets and the nice denim with the the right cut, yeah, I'm rocking that Maratha. Yeah,
Straight
man.
up, straight up. What's your like your preferred shoe?
Or I like the Jordan ones. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or
I heard that in the song you say so many retros, something. I forgot what you said.
like a time machine.
Yeah. So you like the J's?
Yeah, I like them. Like I was really into it. You know what I'm saying? But I had a death in the family. Yeah, but to make a long story short,
Mm-hmm.
I had a family member that looked up to me. He wanted to do the things that I do, and it got him killed. So a lot of things that represent the things that I was doing, which was buying Jordans, weeks before they came out, like it kind of bring that up. You feel me? Mentally.
Yeah.
So it's really not my kick no more. You know what
You
I'm
talking
saying?
about your nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Sorry for your loss, bro. Real talk.
It's all to the good,
You know
man.
what I'm
People
saying?
die.
Yeah, damn, you said that casual. It's like
Shit,
people die.
people die casually,
That's real. That's real, man. So like, man, like I say, you making big moves. You got a nice fan base. You constantly growing. So like, say if you just be on BT tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, and you just making these millions and millions just off the music alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be your next move?
To make more millions on top of that. Like, that's really ultimately the goal. But as you get older, you know what I'm saying? Like, your motivation for money change. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning, you might want money to go to school and shine. Then it might be for to get a car. But as you get older, you want to have money for to take care of yourself, then your kids. And then it gets even deeper. You start thinking of ways, if you're smart, you start thinking of ways to provide for your children's children. You know what I'm saying? And that
Right.
brings up the term legacy. I want to leave a legacy behind, man, not a street name. And that goes beyond the music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I have plans far beyond this.
Yeah, that's what I'm really trying to ask you. Like besides the music, you know what I'm saying, and you get your family all together. Like what are some other things you would want to do?
Man, those decisions, like, I have yet to come to. You know what I'm saying? Like, as life goes on, you get presented new opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have known 15 years, 20 years from now that we would have been sitting here doing this?
Yeah.
Opportunities present themselves. It's up to you to see the value of it. You just have to be in that state of mind to know that you can capitalize off that particular opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. Man, to say you came up in the streets and like you real street oriented, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a tremendous vocabulary for one.
I just come from reading.
You know what I'm saying? But there's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's up though. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't take it there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a tremendous vocabulary and your wordplay ridiculous with the rap. Like how would you describe your rap style? You know what I'm saying?
Just my thoughts verbally expressed. I think that way. I talk that way. The way I rap,
you do,
I talk that way.
But I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, can I keep it real with you?
Keep it on.
I was like, man, he trying to talk proper when he rap. Like he really. That's all I like, man. He trying to talk like he hood, but he trying to sound proper when he rapping, but it sound good. But he's doing that,
man. And I don't be intending to do it. That's just how it come out.
Yeah. He like Mike the Tiger.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like, what make you go that route? Like with it?
I don't know. That just be, that just be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you got a voice when you, just like you got a voice when you talking to your girl late at night. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got a voice when you talking to somebody when you hot with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It comes to you subconsciously. Like, you don't be like, all right, I'm finna talk to him like this. Like, you don't pick that. It just comes out. Yeah. That's how it is with my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if there's something that I done wrote the way I have to come with a different, demeanor, you know what I'm saying? A different inflection and voice, then, I just have to do it.
It worked for you, though, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like, me, I don't know. Some people say I overanalyze things. So I was listening to something else that you said in the interview. I think it was the My Mixtape interview. You was like, man, I want my children to talk proper. So you was like, so I got to go twice as hard or something like that. Right. So I was like, maybe he's saying I got to talk proper. I got to rap proper and go hard with it because I want to, that to carry on. That's what you're saying or no?
No, I was really meaning that I have to, like, go hard financially to where my way of life changes. Like, I'm not going to have millions and then have my family living in South Baton Rouge. Like, I'm getting them from out of there. Yeah. And your environment is what predicts the way that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go live in China for a long time, you're going to pick up on some Chinese language. You feel what I'm saying? So if you put somebody in an environment to where it's a different way of life than where they come from, they're going to adapt. Humans, we adapt to our environment. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way we are. So I have to go hard enough to where their environment is different than the one that I grew up in.
Straight up.
Like that.
With the route that you're going, you can see the bigger picture. You see the change coming.
Yeah, but that's what I'm aiming for. Like the picture that a lot of people bring up and ask me about, like I'm looking beyond that. Like the size of my fan base, like I'm looking for a bigger one. And when I get that bigger one, I'm gonna be looking for one bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see no such thing as the top. All I see is going up. You know what I'm saying? That's it. There's no stopping to say I'm at the top. You know, it's gonna be like, baby, we going up. You know. Yeah.
Straight up, man. Like back to your style. You know what I'm saying? Like your style of rapping. Like who did you look up to as far as musically? You know what I'm saying? Because you're different. You're not just
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the youngest boy. I'm the youngest kid and the only boy. Yeah. And my sisters was crazy over music. You know what I'm saying? Like they rooms was full of posters, cover posters and stuff for Tony, and stuff like that. And I hated it, man. So I was like, you know, I don't hear no music. The first song I heard that caught my attention was from A-Ball MJG, Mr. Big. You know, when I heard that, I was like, what? And then the next one was I'm Bout It.
Yeah.
By True, by Master P. And that did it. I was, you know, into music straight after this. I was a No Limit fan, then a Cash Money fan. Then when Lil Wayne started doing this thing, yeah, it was that.
Yeah, man. He paved the way for a lot of new styles, I would say.
Yeah, man.
Like for real, man. So look, bro, this is a question that we ask a lot of people on the show. As you know, the name of the show is Dominant Rolla TV. Yeah. You familiar with what dominant means, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to ask you, like, what makes you dominant?
Probably my zodiac sign, man. I'm a Leo, you know, alpha male. You know what I'm saying? And I can't lay down, man. You're weak, you beat. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know all that is.
Yeah, man. So I know you say like you're not a conceited person, and just talking to you, I can see that you're not. You know what I'm saying? You about your business, but you're not conceited like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you so humble like that?
I mean, fuck, I'm really grateful to be where I'm at, and on top of that, like, I know where I'm at is not somewhere to be complacent with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, and I done been around places. I done been around people. I done met people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people actually notice me when I'm on the street. You know what I'm saying? But it has never affected me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like fame, it really is a drug. Like, I've watched it change people. You know what I'm saying? I watched it treat people like they're not people, and that's not cool with me. You feel me? And I thank God that I'm able to, you know, recognize that fame doesn't have that effect on me. And I thank him again that it don't have that effect on me. Cause that's some ugly shit, man. Like, for real. Like, it ain't cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see an individual go Hollywood and never been to Hollywood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit ain't made for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And then on top of that, like, you gotta think on how many times does an average person meet someone famous? You know, it's very seldom.
Right.
It's very seldom, you know. So when that person does meet a famous person, they react. You know what I'm saying? So that's their fan personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, coming from the other side of it, the famous person, putting yourself in their shoes, when they go around, a lot of people react to them like that with their fan personality. They see it. And it affects them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they have that celebrity personality.
That
famous personality. And it's a monster. You know what I'm saying? But you know the rules of gravity, man. What goes up must come down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just make sure I keep both feet planted.
Straight up.
I don't want to get that kind of high.
Right.
Yeah, man.
That's 1,000, man. So, like, I mean, you have a fan base. You have people that constantly gravitates to you because you have an aura about yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when people like that you don't even know just come on, hey, what up, Percy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your feeling like? I mean, just strangers.
Man, it really be like on something like if you like my music, you know, you understand what I'm saying when I'm rapping. And if you understand that, then you get the type of person that I am. You get it. It's kind of like an inside thing. Like you're a person, you get it. Yeah, like we on the same page.
Right.
Yeah, man, it'd be like that. It'd be like, welcome to the party. Know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Nobody ever like come like kind of like I haven't seen like people come like sideways. Like it'll come off as sideways, but they really be like I'm just give you like this example, okay? Like like Baton Rouge, they be like, "What up, bitch? I see you, nigga.
Oh
You're
yeah,
doing, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?" But they coming like they know you,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's their feeling? Like, you cool with
Man,
that too?
yeah,
It's
like that's
whatever.
yeah. You got to know the meaning of that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's a
yeah,
different from man. You ain't nothing but a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's a
right.
different from that man. What up, bitch? You know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah, yeah.
difference. You know what I'm saying? Just like man, what up, son? You know what I'm saying? Like son, like I'm not your fuck boy. You know who I
Exactly.
am?
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
terminology thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I never feel no way like that. Like how could I? You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, no,
I
I
just
ain't
know
never
some
like
people
that.
just kind of give off a different vibe from others. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's nah, man. You gotta have a bigger mind than that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
And
That's
if you
real.
feel played off that, you haven't been deep enough into the streets to know that that's a way of, speaking to someone. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? You don't know the different meanings of the word bitch. Then you ain't been to the last level of the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, straight
Yeah,
up.
man.
Like, what about the people who like, man, can you get on the song with me, or can you hear me rap, or you know what I'm saying,
If
trying to
I
rap
mean,
for you and everything.
yeah, I mean, if I got time to hear it, then yeah. But I always ask, do you have something on YouTube? If you have something out, you know what I'm saying? Like, if
Yeah.
you ain't got nothing out on YouTube, then you haven't put enough effort into doing what you're trying to do. You just seen me and you want me to hear you rap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that's the most effort that you done put into your dream. This your
Straight
dream that
up.
you chasing, and
Yeah.
this is all you done put effort into. You know what I'm saying? Show
Yeah.
me that you about going to spend $50 an hour on recording. Show me you about sitting down creating a YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? That way you can say, hey man, look, bro, I don't want to waste your time, man. Check this out on YouTube. I'm gonna pull it up. You know what I'm saying?
So you
I
would check
want
them
to.
out.
Hell yeah. Everything got a starting day. Nobody just popped up and was born popping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah.
that's famous was trying to get somebody to hit them. You know what I'm saying? Their dreams wasn't a reality at one time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Now I say all this. I asked you all that for this one question because we was talking about like the star mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I was asking you that because if you got so many people, like say you just so hot, you got like you can't go nowhere. Like you know what I'm saying? You go to the mall, you got like 50 plus people running after you and all that. Like, do you think is that star mentality come from like having that much attention and then sometimes you just trying to get away from it? Because I done seen stars try to like they kind of like dismiss people, but they doing it because they like damn, how
Yeah,
much can I give?
right. But
You know what I'm saying?
I understand when they do it like that. Like if you, because it happened with me. Like you know what I'm saying. But you have to know how to move and when to move. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if you able to like doing your shopping online, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a people's person, you know what I'm saying? You know you have
yeah,
introverts and extroverts. I'm an ambivert, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel introverted sometimes and sometimes I feel extroverted. You feel
yeah,
me? Nah, if I don't mind having, you know what I'm saying, being social, then I go out to the mall and things like that. But I'm normal, you know what I'm saying? It's times to where I wake up and I just want to go get me a cup of coffee, and I drink coffee every day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And if you're a heavy coffee drinker, you not gonna be social until you had that coffee to fully wake you up mentally. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I might be in the middle of something and have to go run into the Circle K. I might have to go hop out and go do something else. You know what I'm saying? I might be doing something where I really don't need nobody even seeing me doing this. You know what I'm saying? And people will run up on you, and this is really not the time. If you knew what was going on, you would be going the other way. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, and I get that. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah.
it's a flip side. You have famous people that actually know that people is finna run up on you. You finna go to a highly populated area, being famous, and then get mad when these people run up on you. That don't make no sense.
That's
If
real.
you don't
Yeah,
feel like being bothered by people, don't go around people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's all that is. But people that's like that, they so twisted, you know what I mean? They want to go to a highly populated area for people to run up on them to handle them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes
Right.
them feel better. For real.
What's gonna be the name of the LP?
I ain't maybe it's probably gonna have a taking off thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what it been developed to. Like I don't really put too much thought into the name of projects because that's really not my concern because I know like the attention span down to music, like people
Yeah,
really don't. It's about songs. Like when you create songs, you're not creating books or titles of anything. Like you creating moments. You know what I'm saying? Like songs get attached to certain times of the year, certain times of your life. If you listen to a song that was out like that was popping like 6 or 7 years ago, it's gonna trigger memories of what you was doing at that time when it came out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And you can't name other people's memories, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Plus, I intend on dropping a lot of songs, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't wanna get caught up in titles. A lot of my songs and projects, I don't even name them.
I
I
know you
don't.
just have Percy Keith on the album cover.
Yeah, no, like other people name it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't name it. You know,
Oh,
they'll
bro.
listen to it and be like, man, we gonna call it this. Like I don't be naming that shit. For real.
You just let other people name it. Like what name it? And then
Yeah,
they just
man.
name.
For real.
Who do most of the naming?
Or probably either Nook or the engineer. I mean, and it's like that because of the way that I write. You know, like I could write a song and be like, man, I'm gonna name this. You know, but I can't write no song. Be like, I'm gonna make a song about getting loaded. Name it higher. Write the word higher down on the front sheet of the paper. And then just go to write. I don't do that. It boxes me in on my creativity.
Yeah.
I go off of a feeling. Once I get my paper in front of me and I find a beat that's matching the mood that I'm in, I just let everything pour out. I don't know what I'm talking about until I'm like 6 bars down. Then I can dive into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That way I'm emotionally and creatively free. I don't want to box myself in with a title.
Right.
You know, yeah, man. Fuck, the label always telling me, man, you need to do this. I be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, man. Just not finna do it when you think I'm gonna do it. Hell, I might do it immediately if I feel like it. You know, it's just from that's from being an artist. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, how is it working with Nook, man?
It's very efficient. Nook very efficient. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that he don't know, he gonna find out. And I don't know why he insists on going buy books on things, you hear me?
Yeah.
When we have modern technology, man, I'll walk up on Nook, man. I'm talking about literally walk up on him. He could be in the car. You got books on all kind of shit in the car. Man, I'm like, man, what the fuck you doing with them? Now, bitch, I'm trying. I gotta know this shit. Yeah. Man, you can PDF, man. But I'm the same way though, man. I actually like it's a difference from actually holding the book. Smelling that fresh cut paper, smell that ink, you know what I'm saying? Being able to turn the page and just holding that, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference, man.
It is, man. Like, I mean, like, all right. With that being said, do you write on the phone or are you write on?
I
paper?
write on my phone when my pen and paper is not available. You know what I'm saying?
Which one you prefer?
I prefer my tablet for my music, like for like deep songs, or for more lyrical, like shallow songs, like songs that don't have that much of a message. They just sound good and they like catch it. I prefer to do it on my phone. Sometimes I freestyle those songs. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to deep and leaving a message, I want to sit down, have me a cup of coffee, ashtray, pack of 9-filter Camels, some big ass headphones. When I get tired of them, my Bluetooth speaker, and complete silence from all outside contact. Like I don't want to be bothered when I'm writing. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah, not because I don't like it. It's just that the way I write and how deep I get into metaphors and with the lyricism, you have to get down a train of thought. You know what I'm saying? I might connect the word or recidivism with 6 other words that rhyme with it mentally before I write it down. And if one distraction takes me from that, when I go back to get it, those thoughts are lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes I can never get them back. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what was that word you just said?
Recidivism. The number of people that come back to jail after getting out and at what time frame.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just learn something, you heard me?
Yeah,
man. Like, so I know you say you don't like to title songs before you write because it makes you feel boxed in, right?
Yeah.
So is it hard for you to do like features?
No, it ain't hard at all, man. Hell no. Somebody hit me up while I'm in a router going in the studio. They send me the beat. I listen to that bag. That bitch wrote by the time I pull up at that bitch. We can be in the studio and you can tell this the song person, man. That's what it is, man. I'm finna go knock the hook out. By the time you come from out there lacing that lead, stab, and ad lib, man, I got my shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up,
and
man.
that be done in the phone. You know?
Straight up.
Shit, yeah, man.
Already, man. Yeah, man. So, like, people, like, just not tuning in to Percy Keith, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can they find your music?
Man, you can find my music on YouTube, Spotify, or SoundCloud, iTunes, or everywhere, really. It's everywhere. Just type in Percy Keith. If you're looking for me on social media, it's official Percy K on Instagram and Twitter. And it's Percy Keith 1 on Snapchat. And if I done went completely off the grid, it's my old lady fault. But you can find me then at Raw Ass Lauren on Instagram and Twitter.
Straight up. Straight up, man. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you, bro.
It's a bet, man. It's a
For
bet,
real,
man.
man.
I like that, yeah.
Man, y'all keep it locked. This Dominant Roller TV, man. We out.
I did that.